How you doing? This is Joe from howtochangeyourname.com, and we're going to be showing you how to change your name after marriage. So you just got married, you need to change your name, and this is how you're going to do it. So how to legally change your last name after marriage. It will cost you, typically, there are some states where it only costs you $20, and there's some where it costs you up to $300 or $400. But the average is around $200, and it can take anywhere from 60 to 75 days. So if you just got married, you don't want to do this before you go on your honeymoon because this is going to take a while. So the first thing that you're going to do is fill in a name change petition. Now this is the same first step for every state, and it's basically an application to change your name. And so once you fill that form in, don't sign it. What you have to do is step 2, get the form notarized, and a notary is someone that is just hired by the state to publicly witness documents. So in other words, they're licensed by the state to witness and certify your signature on a form. So what they'll do is, if you go to your local bank branch where you have an account or don't have an account, they have notaries on staff, and what they'll do is ask for your driver's license and just certify your signature, basically. So once you have it notarized, you could submit your petition, and every petition is submitted to your local county court clerk's office. Now, most of the time you have to be a resident at least 6 months and be at least 18 or 19 years old. But you want to make sure that you have at least 2 copies of the petition, as well as copies of any of the forms that you're submitting with it, such as your marriage certificate. But remember that you're going to be submitting your original marriage certificate with your petition. Additional requests: some states such as Florida make you submit fingerprints to the FBI for a full background check. I know that sounds scary when you say the word FBI, but they just want to make sure that you don't have a warrant out for your arrest. And other states like California make the applicant file a publication in a newspaper. So some states will have some quirky things that you have to do, but we always advise that you go to your state on the state level and figure out exactly what you need to do. Most of the time, if you call up your local county court clerk's office and ask them what the steps are, they'll be very helpful in telling you exactly what you need to do. And after you file your name change petition, most likely you'll have you'll just be submitted your name change decree, which is the certificate that is the actual certificate that certifies that you have changed your name. It'll have an original judge's signature on it, and you want to take this form everywhere that you want to go to change your name, such as the DMV, Social Security office, whatever it is. And most of the time, you will not have a hearing if you just got married and you're changing your name. But if it is a quirky situation and the judge wants to ask you some questions, most of the time you'll have a hearing. But even then, you'll still have a very high chance of being approved for your name change. And just as long as you follow these tips, must be at least 18 years old, which you probably had to be 18 to be married anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. Have your original marriage certificate, and be a resident of that state for at least 6 months, and in some states 1 year, and that's it. That is how you change your name after marriage.